How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday night. How are we all doing tonight? Let's get over here on the other side and see who's here. Looks like there's about 3 people are waiting. Sorry, got started late. Like once again, seems like that's here on the other side. And see who's here. Looks like there's about story of my life. It seems like these days. Just getting things set up, getting things dialed in, making sure things work, making sure the router is going to cooperate tonight, and everything should be fine. So, yeah, a couple of minutes. Let me do this. Let me get rid of this picture here. There we go. We're here. In case you thought it was somebody else, sorry to disappoint you, but here I am. Oh, how's everybody doing, huh? Let's get over here to this other side. It's good to see everybody. Let's hear all 4 of you. All 4 of you guys that are here. Hello, Robert, California. How you doing tonight? It's good to see you. It's good to be seen. So how was everybody's week? I know my week, it seems like I just did this thing like about 2 days ago because the week has been really going really fast. Just went by really fast. Hello there. You're glad I came on? You got tired of seeing the box there? That guy? There was some kid on shouldn't say kid, some dude in his early 20s that did a series of videos called Box Man. I was just recreating it at work one day, showing people what it looked like. But yeah, I'm glad to be here. Yeah, it was quick. Let me get rid of that one. Yeah, it was very quick. Everybody's surprised. We are already into March. It seems like New Year's wasn't that far off, and yeah, it's already the 5th of March. It's amazing how fast time flies. I've asked people, I go, am I really getting that much older, or time just seems like it's just flying by? It's like, nah, it's just we're a lot busier these days. Oh, okay. I always heard about the people back in the old days saying how time flies as as you get older and older and older. But maybe that's just a wives' tale. So again, hello Robert, hello Mrs. Frog, the lovely Mrs. Frog. She's always here. She makes sure I'm gonna do what I need to do here. And then hello Sapphire Blue. Your other channel is gone. Wow. Did you just let it lapse, or something happen to it? I know it seems like there's a lot of people sometimes, it seems like they talk about the wrong thing, or they share something that they think's really cool and they start getting strikes, and then before you know it, YouTube's taking your channel away. I shared a clip from Christmas time from Saturday Night Live that had Eminem in it, and I got my first strike. My only strike, but my first real strike. I've got lots of copyright claims, and you can't, this video is ineligible for monetization, which I don't monetize anything. So I'm like, oh, okay. And it's like, and here's why. You use this song that 5 people say they own. It's amazing when you start looking into stuff and people are claiming that they own certain songs, and it's just like, what? So anyways, even some of the karaoke videos I've done, they claim that. But like I said, I've been busy. In addition to doing, the busy work stuff, we've been firing up the 3D printer. And this is just the bottom part of it. I'll show you. So you can see it very well. It's a little tree house. Oh, there's the front right there. Where is it? There's like a front door. So let me do this so you can see it. There you go. See, it has like a little doorway and steps going up. There's a lid. We didn't make the lid because this is like 2 pieces. I'll show you the other one that has a lid. When you put a light in there, the door lights up, the windows light up. Let me show you the other one we have here. It is right here. Hello, how's it going? Sick of it all? So here's what the top looks like. Well, it's supposed to look like it's kind of thatched, even though it's made out of the material. And what you make this out of, it's almost looks like line for a weed eater, but it's a little bit thicker. And you can see it a little bit better. This is actually lavender. It might be looking kind of pinkish on the camera there. And it's kind of small for a regular tea light, so we had to put a tea light in upside down. You can kind of see there a little bit better what it looks like. And then when it's together, your household had to see, and when you came back, it was gone. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can't even mention certain illnesses and diseases. We got to figure out a better way to hold this on. Keebler L's. Yep. Let me take this tea light out of here for a second. But you can see it's pretty well detailed. Little steps, little fairy house. It's the home for the Keebler elves. Yes, exactly. And see, that's what it looks like with the top on. So, and then it lights up like I was showing earlier with the other one. This one's a little bit easier to see. We did one of these in white. We've been getting different, they call it filament, and just making stuff with it. This took about 6 hours to make. It lays it down in real thin sections. But you can see when it's lit up, it's kind of too bright, I think. You can kind of see. There you go. See light shining through the window, then the light shining through the doorway. Yeah. There you go. You can kind of see, get a better idea what it looks like. So we've made these. I know, right? Right? I don't know. It's just pretty cool. We enjoy making certain things like that. The wife loves rabbits. So we made some rabbits. Let me get those real quick. She loves the little bunny rabbits. So we made a few of these in white, that same light purple and black. It's a lop-eared rabbit. And then you scale it down and it has a baby. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This little guy here, I think he took maybe 20 minutes to make, I want to say. This one took like 6 hours. Because it starts off with line kind of about a little bit thinner than my cord here, and when it goes out the nozzle, it's almost like fishing line, the thickness of it. So yeah, we are well. The weight loss was going well. I mean, I'm still doing okay. This week I haven't been able to do a lot of things I've been wanting to do as far as keeping the weight down. I'm still, watching what I eat and everything, but I haven't really been, I don't know. I've been just busy. I just really haven't been having extra time to do the treadmill or lift any weights. But yeah, next week I'll get back to it. I'm still about between 193 and 195. It kind of fluctuates between those couple pounds there. But when I started, I was about 212, 215, I think, when I started. So I'm still keeping it off. I am drinking a Coke tonight, a real Coke. I sometimes try to take a nap, but I didn't take a nap today, so that's it.
Show them this part, what it looks like inside.
Okay. Here's what the thing looks like inside. This one, we've discovered that there's... Okay, so we've discovered there's... Hey, Dusty, how's it going? And we discovered when they're doing the 3D printing that you have to get what they call the bed. You have to have it hot enough where the thing sticks down or it starts spinning and it messes up. But that's what it looks like inside. See, it makes a bunch of little lines as it's doing that. And then we made a, whoops. Oh, yeah, I'm planning on losing more. So made like a little lucky cat. This is kind of semi-transparent, so it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see how the thing makes like a grid pattern as it builds up. We've made a few of these in white, in the black. Haven't done the pink yet, or the purple. Keep calling it pink. It looks pink to me, but it's purple. Heathen, because I made the lucky cat. This was actually the first thing that we made because it was just one of the things that was already downloaded into the software for the 3D printer. I need Van Halen right now. There you go. There you go. And then this was actually printed in 3 sections. Here's just one part of it we're messing around. We haven't finished the rest of it yet. But this is like part of a trinket jewelry box. You can see it's, let me get the flashlight on this thing again so you can see the detail of it. You can see it's kind of semi-transparent and stuff. So anyways, been doing that. Been doing a little bit of everything. So but it's been fun. Yeah. Oh, there I go again. I'm blurring out. So yeah. Oh, there we go. Keep leaving the comments up. But it's pretty cool. It's fun. We like making stuff. So what else is going on with you guys? I've just been messing with my guitar. My headphone wire always gets in the way. Changed out my pedals tonight. I had my fuzz pedal out here. Now I just got the old orange DS1 distortion into a chorus. Then I got my tremolo here. Kind of old school kind of thing. And then, of course, my digital delay. I haven't messed with that thing for a while, so it just gets kind of confusing. So, anyways, let me put this thing down. Turn the volume down on that. This is live. Getting myself all tangled up in this. There we go. So, if you guys want, I can throw this in here. I found a funny story on the news. Actually, is on Yahoo News. There it goes, right there. I found this story right here. Let me share it with you. I thought it was pretty funny. You guys might not think it's as funny as I did, but I thought it was pretty funny. There's this company that makes these leggings that the old lady. I can't really say old ladies. I don't know, but this is the LuLaRoe. They're kind of crap, for lack of a better term, and you know, Mrs. Frog. You couldn't pay her $6,000 to wear a pair. She thinks they're that ugly, and other people think the same way. But here you have bandits who broke in and stole over $6,000 of these leggings. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I just, people steal anything nowadays, I guess, if it's not nailed down. They stole 40 pairs of these leggings. So we've known a couple people who've sold those things, and you're just like, wow, it's a wonder they can move them. See if I can show you a picture of what they look like. They're kind of, I don't know. I think they're kind of hideous, but that's just my opinion. Let me show you here.
Lululemon and LuLaRoe are two different people.
No, they're the same.
No, they're not. Lululemon are the more expensive ones.
Are they? Okay.
LuLaRoe are the junky ones.
All right.
Lululemon are the more expensive ones. They're not the same people.
They're not the same? Oh, okay.
No, they're not. LuLaRoe are the junky ones.
All right.
Lululemon are the expensive yoga pants. They're not the same.
What are we doing here? Oh, okay. I was just notified that I was wrong. They're not the same, but I thought they were the same. I was thinking there are these things here. Let me close this. No, it's a different company, I guess. Anyways. Oh, well. It's Rich Life. Rich Life wears those. Yeah, there's this. If you guys like 80s music, especially like, the new wave and stuff like that, Dusty Spins, I met him over in the VC, the vinyl community. He live streams Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sunday afternoons, 12 p.m. Pacific time. So there you go. It's pretty cool. A lot of familiar music, I'm sure. You guys go, oh, I remember that song. I haven't thought of that song in a long time. I know I was doing that this afternoon. I go, oh, that's a great one. Yeah. Oh, guys. Yeah, leave our leggings in private. Oh, there you go. It takes a special man to admit that he wears leggings. But like I said, I was incorrect. I thought it was the LuLaRoe ones, but they're Lululemon. I don't know. I just wear Levi's, sometimes Wranglers. Levi's and t-shirts pretty much is my wardrobe. Sometimes band shirts. Yeah, a lot of times band shirts, but yours weren't tight enough. Oh man, it's just, yeah, it's craziness. It's crazy. I guess if you wanted to like join the ballet and do Swan Lake, or if you wanted to be like Robin Hood Men in Tights, you would you'd get some of those fancy leggings for yourself or something. I don't know. It's who am I to judge, right? Regulars male leggings. Oh man, there you go. No, I usually get the loose fit ones anyways. I don't get the skin tight ones. I get, not the girlfriend jeans or whatever they call them. You know, the skinny jeans. Nah, I just wear the straight legged ones. So, but a while, back in December, I had to get some new ones because I was wearing a 38, and then I went down to 36, and I'm at a 34 waist. So no, not the cowboy, and not the chaps either. In case you're gonna go there. Oh, your face are watching Men in Tights. Yeah, Mennonites, Men in Tights. It's all the same, right? All right. That side looks like it's working pretty good. Looks like the YouTube is working pretty good tonight. We are doing pretty good. I beat you to it. Yeah, yep. I know how you think, Robert. I know how you think. I might have been born in the morning, but I wasn't born this morning. So I've been around a while, so I know how I definitely know how people think. So let's see here. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. All righty. Oh, tonight looks like it's going to be some good huntings here. Every once in a while, when I'm on here and nobody's really doing anything, listen to some Starland Vocal Band, were you? I tried out for those guys, but they turned me down. Crying shame. No, not really. You're glad you left YouTube as a creator? Cass has issues, but you're dealing with it. All right. As long as it works for you. I mean, sometimes things work better for people. I'm just doing the live streams lately. I haven't really done a lot of videos like I used to of Elvis and Rich Life and all that other stuff. It just, Elvis and whatever. So I'm just doing whatever. But I thought real quick tonight, while we're waiting for some more people to show up and see if anybody wants to come in, I thought we'd look at the wonderful world of Craigslist. And this is the Inland Empire, California, the Riverside area. Oh, Hagar's, yeah, those are the jeans that I think Lee Majors wore when he was the $6 Million Man and the Fall Guy and something like that. So, anyways, let's make this a little bit larger to make things a little bit clearer for everybody there to see, especially if you're on your phone. So that's kind of way too big, but anyways, free stuff in the Inland Empire. Let's see what wonderful things we have here today, shall we? Let's drop that down just a tiny bit. We've got a free queen mattress and box spring and sheets. So awesome that they're not even showing it. Free piano instruction books. Another queen mattress. An end table that used to have glass in it. A free office chair, good condition, but I don't think it goes up or down. A free 4-slice toaster, but only one side works. Uh-oh. Free cat rehoming. And that cat does not look very happy there. You got me on the big screen tonight. There you go. Does that cat look happy about being rehomed? All right, let's see why they're rehoming the cat. Cat shreds up everything and tears up everything, and her name is Schmoopsy. That's probably why she's mad. They gave her a funny name. She's almost a year old. Born March 20th, 2021. Extremely playful and energetic. friendly with other cats, dogs, as well as children, strictly indoor raised. When they say extremely playful and energetic, that's how they used to describe me. I had ADHD and I still have it, and I was out of control. Always getting into stuff where I shouldn't. We absolutely live her, but unfortunately we can't keep her any longer. Need her gone ASAP. No hurry homing fee. Give us a call. There you go. Free cat, in case you guys are wondering. If you guys are interested in a free cat, there you go. Free bunny hutch. Looks like it's been seen its share of bunnies as well as inclement weather. Free bunny hutch. I pick up and load. Calls only if interested. And I guess you could probably double that as cornhole box too if you need to in a pinch. Family's coming over. What are you going to do? Get some beanbags and play a game of cornhole. There's another bunny hutch made out of old pallets. There's free olive wood and mulch. This is awesome. This one right here, it's basically this is laziness at its finest. These people had a bunch of landscaping work done. They cut up these trees. They want them gone. What's the easiest way and the least expensive way to get them gone? Just say, hey, we got some free mulch. You come get it. And they get you to clean their yard for free. Oh, man. All right, let us know. Find elbows van. I don't think it's on here. I've seen a couple recently. Vans that look like his. Where are we at? Oh, the cat's is a he, not a she. And it's probably spraying everywhere or something. Tasmanian devil. Need her go home. She gotta get out of here. We had a cat called Rose and it left. Later we found out it was a Roy. Okay. Tree cut down, but didn't want to pay for removing. Exactly. Our loss is your gain. Free mulch. Come get it. There's other ones I've seen where it says free gravel. You come bring a shovel and a wheelbarrow. And if you have that Mazda 6 that's missing the back seat, someone has one here in Hemet, California for you. And here's a TV that's working. A reversible picture frame. Does that mean you can see the picture on both sides? I don't know. Free treadmill. Actually, that looks very familiar. That looks like my treadmill. Why are they getting rid of my treadmill? No, it's a different brand. It's a Nordic Trek. That's actually a decent one, but it needs repair. So, ironing board. Free household items. Oh, here we go. We're getting closer to being an RVer out boondocking. It's not Elbows Traveler, but oh, the TV's working. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Coates' van. Yeah, it does. I think it's the same year. It just looks like he does a lot, takes care of it. So, but this is a free camper cab over. And that's what it looks like on the inside. Just needs a little bit of TLC. Free camper cab over. We just purchased this property and this was left behind. No paperwork, as is. If you can haul it, you can have it. No questions. Need it gone ASAP. We don't even try to stop you. Oh, there's a free boat. You don't get the trailer, though. You just get the boat. So, as opposed to getting the boot. Here's more cats. So we got 2 more cats. If you want to be a cat lady or a cat man or a cat person, there's plenty of felines to go around. Here's 2 more to add to that one. 1 male. Oh, well, there you go. 1 male and 1 female cat from the same litter. And get that other cat involved, and you'll have more cats in just a matter of time because that's how nature works. The TV's working. Oh, You can ask. You'll have to ask. I can bring it back up if you want the number, so you can call and ask if it has. So, free sleeper sofa, power supply, not to be confused with air supply. Free packing bubbles and boxes, computer case, a recliner chair, railroad ties, degreaser, more mattresses, lacrosse rebound set, some stuffed animal. They don't know what it is. It just says, oh, it's a stuffed animal. Yep. Green waste dump site. Come dump your stuff. Oh, here we go. You too can live the life of luxury in your very own non-working Class A RV with title. Oh, just needs a little bit of work there. Some Bondo, some paint, maybe some tires. Oh, isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Oh, there you go. Comes with 4 cases of canned raviolis. This non-working is good for a lot of our RV friends in the community because they're also non-working. So it's perfect for them, right? All right. Free teaching tool in case you wondered what your innards were and where they're located. Here you go. Oh, it's a puzzle. I've seen this guy do puzzles before, so there you go. They're laminated sheets. Put your organs where they go. And yeah, we've got a guy that we work with, and he's not familiar with where the states go, and it's kind of entertaining. I think he would probably do the same thing with this. He would somehow have your trachea hooked up to the large intestine and the lungs going to the liver, in the stomach going straight to the bladder, and yeah, good stuff there. All right, let's get out of here. There you go. Dig up a palm tree. Cheers free. Don't mind the spikes. Some of these don't have pictures. Archer adapter. In case you guys don't know, Archer was the power supply that was put out by Radio Shack. In addition to Tandy, Realistic, Archer was another one of their brands. Dunlop power supply for some type of guitar pedal, perhaps. Free dirt. Come up to Big Bear and get your fill of dirt. Display cabinet. More clean dirt. Oh, the duct taping and the waxing and the compounding. I know, I forgot that, didn't I? You need all that good stuff. All right, let's see what else here. Mattresses. Oh, free Citroen tires. Nice. Free clean dirt. Packing peanuts and bubble wrap. Filing cabinets. Free cold packs and hot packs. Swivel chairs. Lots of furniture. Panasonic. Free coffee and peanut cans. Free stuff. Modular couch. Oh, I like this here. Let's get back up here. Reclining, so now maybe not. I thought it was something else. Oh, here we go. I could use this free bag of wigs. They don't show us what the wigs look like, but they are free, so I guess it doesn't matter, right? Hello, Rico. Radio Shack is back. I saw that they have an online presence now. Yeah, I used to love Radio Shack. I still have boxes of like knobs and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, Radio Shack was Tandy. They made the first computers we had at high school with a tape drive, had like a little tape player next to it. It was the Tandy TRS 86, or not 86, TRS 80. We used to call it Trash 80. Nice. Yep, universal power supplies are great. I like it when you get them on here and they have a big lump in the middle of them where you can tell they got hot and they kind of distort it a little bit and they're on their way out going to catch fire pretty soon. Free to a good home. Oh, aren't these adorable? You get the 3 cute cactuses. You get the mama palm, the baby palm, and 3. Oh, you get 5. Wow, what a deal. What a deal. You get 5 palm trees. You come dig them up and they're yours. Just haul them off. And if you're wondering how big they are, look at the size of the car across the street. Yeah. Those should fit in the trunk of your Prius, or if you have a Mazda Miata, it might be a little bit easier since it's convertible. You can haul them home that way. Oh, yep. Radio Shack was your heaven. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I think the upgraded ones, the TRS-80s used. I think you had the option of using either a tape drive or an external 5 1/4. It's been a long time. It's been forever. Yeah, Radio Shack had great catalogs. Yeah, they did. You used to be able to get just about anything you wanted there. That was great. Let's look at the TRS-80. Yep, I'll get over here. Take a little bit of a detour here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my stars. All right, we'll stop sharing that for a while. If you still have your TRS-80 color computer, I've got some good news for you. Look at this. If you still have it and you have both controllers, it's going for $149.91 on eBay. There you go. TRS-80. All right, let's fix that screen. Get over here. I don't see anything about a drive on here, so. Yep, the good old days of home computing. Yeah, lots of businesses are gone. It's, yeah, Amazon's killed some, and then others have just died through attrition, just no longer had a need. Yeah, the green screen Apple computers at school. Yeah, I remember those too. And then we thought we were cool if we managed to get one that had the amber instead of the green. A VIC 20. My first computer was an Atom made by Coleco. Same company made ColecoVision. Yeah, then the Commodore 64. There you go. Yeah, it is sad when to see businesses go away. So, but maybe, some things will start coming back. You never know. You never know. Sometimes there's something that you remember and have fond memories of, and that's all you get is memories. And then other times you remember something, and then before you know it, someone latches onto the idea and resurrects it, and it's new for all the kids, so it gets a second life. And the kids are all happy. And then if it's your business, you're happy too, because now you're making money. All right, this is kind of disappointing there. Maybe there's more free stuff. There's usually like rocks and dirt and stuff, but that's it on the Craigslist. Yep, the Atom PC. Mine, you could write programs in BASIC. It hooked up to your TV, and then it had a daisy wheel printer. It had like a little disc that was a little bit smaller than the CD, and it'd spin around and go, this is clack, 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 this is clack, clack, clack. It was loud when you printed something. It was like, man, it's crazy loud. Not as loud as a dot matrix printer. Those were even louder from what I remember, going. We old folks rule the world. That's right. Yeah, I do remember they were asking what you're paying. I think they were doing that because they wanted to make sure they could get the proper amount of sales tax out of you. They go, okay, where do you live again? Okay, that's 7.75%. Oh no, wait, that's 10%. %. Yeah, they just did that so they could get the proper amount of taxes out of you. Where is that now? Oh, well, I can't find it there. Dot matrix. Yeah, I found some floppies that I have around here. The smaller, more rigid plastic ones, 3.5s. And I've got an external drive. I was just curious the other day to see what was on there, and I go, oh, I remember doing all that stuff. So you refuse to give your address. Dude, why are you asking for my address? You some kind of weirdo? It was just strictly for taxes, nothing more. Okay. Trying to find. I don't know. Oh, well, I can't find it. But anyways, somebody actually was cleaning out their father's house and was getting rid of a giant stereo system. And it was the old Radio Shack Optimus with the floor speakers that are about 3 feet tall. And it's just a big wood thing. I filled my whole sign. They barely fit in there. The whole stereo unit with the 2 speakers. I put the seats down, crowned them in there. But it works great. Sounds amazing. So it's like, there you go. So maybe I'll do a video on that sometime, just showing it off. Works pretty good. So, but yeah, I've got, like we're talking about Radio Shack, I've got a bunch of boxes of just gadgets and stuff that I've got from there. Let's see here. Oh, well, I can't find it. No, so much. I'll look for it later. I will look for it later. I remember the Apple computer where you had to put in every command just to make a circle. You flunked that class. Yeah, you had to do all the commands, and then if you wanted to not reprint, if you wanted to continue do something, you had to put in these things called strings. You had to put the $sign, and then you had to make sure, at least writing programs in BASIC, you had to like redirect it where you wanted to go, and you have to like put the little mini equations in there. If such and such equals y, then go here. Such and such equals this goes here, and then you just like make a loop or something. I forget what it's called. I know they're called strings. They would tell what to do. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They had all the components you ever need. I remember when they used to have tubes in there, but now it's like you have to go online to get your tubes most of the time. Some music stores will have tubes, but for the most part, they don't have tubes. But yeah, they'd have every component you'd ever need, any kind of switch, knob, any kind of electronic part, capacitor, resistor, IC chip, all the different what they call breadboarding, where you have like this little wafer that's so big, and you put your components on there and you run wires. You run like test leads to see if it'll work before you do all your soldering and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people can use DOS now. That's true. That's true. People are lazy. They just expect their computers to do everything for them. Yep. It's like, what is this? Oh, yeah. They have people would have no clue and get lost in the computers do make things a lot easier nowadays, and they practically run themselves. And there's all those. I remember a while back, it was like the whole thing. They're trying to teach people how to learn all these various computer languages. There's like C and C++ and Pascal, and there was other ones I'm forgetting now. Yeah, I just did what I needed to do for school or work, and then that was about it. But now that I'm started making videos a while back on YouTube and stuff, I'm learning what computers can do and can't do, and I had to build a computer last year. Maybe it's about 2 years now. I built this thing, but it's chugging away still pretty good, so it's good. There you go. You did get your A in both Spanish 1 and 2 in junior high. Well, there you go. There you go. Computers aren't for everybody. Language is very important. So if you've remembered any of your Spanish and have a situation to use it, you are miles ahead from people who only speak one language. And I think Americans, for the most part, most Americans, not all Americans, but most Americans just speak English, and usually that's by choice. And some of these other countries you go to, they speak English, but they'll speak their native language and other things. There was somebody I met through some place I worked. It was somebody's husband. I forget who he was now, what his name was. It's escaping, but he could speak like perfect English, Spanish, Portuguese, German, a couple other languages too. It's just like And people that are fluently bilingual and they're going back and forth, I've asked people before, okay, you're like if they're speaking Spanish, since I since Spanish seems to be the language that you were brought up in originally, and but your English is really good. What do you think in? Do you think in English or you think in Spanish? And they're saying, well, yeah, actually, I think in Spanish, and I translate it in my head, and I go, oh, okay. You need to build yourself a photo editing, video editing. Editing is very heavy on processing. That is true. That is very, very true. I got some really good deals when I built mine, and I know now prices have gone up a little bit. The system when I bought it was not the brand new was not the brand new chip that was out. It was, I want to say, maybe about a year old. It was a Ryzen AMD, the 2700X, I want to say. It's an 8 core, and then it has a Threadripper, so you have like 16 cores. So it processes things really. It's really good for photo editing. For gaming, they tell you, Intel's a little bit better, but it's comparable. But it's really for video editing. A lot of things I watched online before I built it, a lot of different channels and stuff were recommending to go the AMD or Ryzen is their chip and also their graphics cards. So it's a pretty fast little processor. And then I got a lot of stuff off Amazon around Christmas time, and they had some pretty good Black Friday deals. So I started off with my motherboard and my processor unit, and then just kind of went from there. So, and I want to get some more memory for it. It's doing okay right now. I think if I put in more, it probably wouldn't really change much. So maybe I won't. I don't know. But I'm running 16 gigs of RAM, DDR4, which is pretty much a standard. I mean, if you do a lot of 4K stuff, you might want to go like 32 gig, but there's, you could get away with doing 8 gig. But a lot of things I was seeing when I built my computer, at least they were saying that 16 was the sweet spot. After that, it's just kind of, you don't really notice too much of a difference. No, not a fatherboard. Sorry. It's just, that's what they call them, motherboards. I had a fatherboard once, but it left. No, never mind. Bad joke. But yeah, it was like, I was surprised because I was actually kind of scared to build a computer, but I was able to do it pretty cheap, relatively cheap, because buying a computer already put together, most of them were leaning more towards the gaming rather than doing video editing. And everything I was looking at was somewhere around about the $1,500, $2,000 price range before you even throw in the monitor and anything else. So yeah. Yeah, 16 is a sweet spot. I can't tell you how many videos I watched by Linus Tech Tips, some guy in Australia, PC Tech something, I forget his name. And I'm forgetting the other names. There's quite a few that I watched. Jay's 2 cents or something. That was another guy. There's quite a few guys that I watched. Roberto Blake, he knows a lot about YouTubing and making videos and stuff. Watched a lot of his videos and some other ones, and then I just kind of was taking notes and seeing what they were recommending and doing my own research on different sites and whatnot. So when you get ready to build one, start with your motherboard and make sure it's compatible with whatever you're using for a chip. I got an AMD B450 motherboard, and then, like I said, I got the Ryzen 2700X, which works very well together. And there's quite a few websites that you can kind of test the components together to see how compatible they are, if there's going to be issues. Because sometimes certain components will say, oh, if you put this in there, you might need some extra software to get it to talk to the other things. But yeah, PC parts picker, and I just go, oh, that looks pretty good. And I just started putting stuff in there and watching things and say no compatibility issues. I'm like, yes, that's what I want to see. Other things, there's like certain motherboards I try to, not motherboards, graphics cards. I go, oh, okay, that's like a cool graphics card. And it'll say, you know, it bogs down because of this, or there's a bottleneck. This bottleneck is what they're calling it. Tends to bottleneck when doing certain functions. I'm like, okay, so, but yeah. Yeah, but it was fun. You know, it's good learning experience. Hello, Paulina. Yeah, PC parts picker is what you want to look at. PC parts picker is definitely the way to go. And what was I going to say? Yeah, it went a lot faster than I thought it would. After I got everything in, my case and everything, it took me to get the thing from just having the parts all laid out to having it up and running was just under 2 hours. So having, you know, Windows 10 installed and everything just ready to go. Yeah, all together. Well, it snapped together like doing Legos. I was like really surprised. I was like super surprised how well it went together. So I'll put this in there. Hello, Jesus Puzzle. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. I'll put that in case anybody wants to come up and say hello. Don't feel like you have to, but if you want to, you know, you guys are always welcome to come up. But yeah, it was, like I said, doing the computer was fun. I actually had a video of, I had a little bit of trouble with part of it. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Cancel that. How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. How you been?
Oh, pretty good. This damn dog's laying down here at my feet, kicking me like a donkey.
They will do that. They'll definitely do that. They will definitely do that to you.
Yeah, he's like, move your legs, they're too close. Move.
Oh, right. Yeah, I was looking for a video because I was telling this guy, where'd he go? I was telling a friend of mine here, Robert, California, he's wanting to build a computer, do some video editing, and I was telling him what I put together. So
nice.
It snapped together pretty well in under 2 hours. But then I made a video. I shared this with some people, and they thought this was really my computer I built. This is not really what happened, but it was just kind of like a funny thing to do. Let me show this real quick here. Here, we'll bring it up. Where are we at here? Trying to share this.
Do you get these stupid magazines in the mail?
I used to get something like that. Yeah, I haven't for a while.
I don't know how the hell I got it or how I got put on their mailing list, but one day it just fucking showed up in my mailbox.
That'll happen. That will happen. Yeah, I told people this was actually an old computer that I had, and I took all the guts out of it. But I told somebody, I go, "Hey, this is a computer I just fixed. Let me show you how it fires up." And they're like, "Oh, I want to see that." So watch this.
Going, everybody. This is a project I've been working on for a while, and just wanted to fire it up. I know some of you guys have been getting bored with my videos of showing the different parts, so I just thought I'd show you the completed project. Here we are, going to plug it in. Moment of truth. Hopefully this thing's going to work. I really hope so. all those parts.
Do you have the echo on there on purpose or no?
Here we go. Oops, wrong way.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, do you have the echo on there on purpose or?
Oh, no, I didn't realize it was echoing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let me try that. Hey, Dusty.
Why, hello, Mr. Hopfrog. How's everybody else doing?
Yeah, I completely forgot that you were going live, and I'm like, oh shit.
All right.
Hopfrog's
I was
live.
over
We
here.
need to
I
get
was,
off here and go show him some support.
I was in the peanut gallery for a little bit.
It's all right. All right. Hopefully this won't echo. I was just saying, I built a computer. This is like an old computer that I had.
Uh-huh.
I just did a video showing, how well it worked. But this was something I did just to be funny. Let's see if I can get it to play without echo. If not, I'll just won't play it.
Oh, damn.
Oh
Is that the hard drive?
no! Seriously?
Oh. I'm like, wow. Oh my God, was that the hard drive?
No, that was a computer I bought at a thrift store, and it was just an empty case.
Uh-huh.
So I actually did build a computer at the same time, but I said, "Oh, here's my computer. So let me see if I can get it to work."
Uh-huh.
It was just an empty case. I plugged in a grinder, like an angle grinder, inside it. So it hit the side, make all the noise, and start making sparks. And then I hooked up my smoke machine, and I had my foot on the pedal. I'm like, okay, oh man, listen to it banging. And then I hit the thing, and it goes.
Oh, so Robert California says, "Oh man, sounds rough making toast."
Yeah, it was making.
Yeah,
toast.
as soon as it started, I'm like, what the hell? I've never heard a hard drive sound like that before.
Well, if you're cruising a lot of porn, I mean, it would.
Yeah.
That's not true. I watch tons of porn and it never happens.
In the olden days, when I used to use LimeWire, I had a couple of computers sound like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody knows what it's like to go ahead and give your freaking computer Ebola by downloading MP3s on LimeWire.
Yeah.
Now I use FrostWire.
FrostWire. You still do BitTorrent?
Yep.
You do? I don't. I got a warning from my from Spectrum. I guess I turn around and I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
They've sent me so many packages in the mail that are like this fucking thick from downloading TV shows and movies and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, my internet company. And I call them and they're like, "Oh, we understand people hack into computers."
You know what happened with me was I totally ratted on myself. I totally turned myself in. Is because I guess someone had hit a LimeWire. I so don't. It was funny because someone had hit a telephone pole or something in the area, knocked all the internet out for the whole freaking block. But me, I'm like, what's going on with my internet? What's going on? I'm freaking out, And I call them, and they turn around and they go, well, we don't understand what's going on because they hadn't received a call yet telling them the internet was out. So they turn and they said, well, we're looking back on your account, and it says here that you were actually going to be receiving a letter in the mail that was telling you that you had been downloading blah, 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 blah. So if you actually can go ahead and acknowledge this letter, blah, 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 we can go ahead and turn your internet back on. And I was like, okay, is my internet off because of that? Is that what you turned me off for? And she thought it could be one of many reasons. It could be one of the reasons. And I was like, oh, shit. I turned around and said, okay, well, yeah, I acknowledge. I said, all right. And they said, were you downloading movies? I said, no. Yeah. No, I don't download anything. You know, and they were like, "Oh, well, you need to reset your router, blah blah blah. Someone maybe on your Wi-Fi, the same bullshit." So, anyways, what ended up happening is they go ahead and they turn around, they go to turn it back on. They go, "Okay, you've acknowledged it. Go to this webpage, digitally sign this thing, turn it on." So they turn around, they go turn it on. The ladies all, "Oh, you know what? No, there's a report. Actually, the internet's just out in your area." So basically, if I hadn't called in, they probably wouldn't have looked it up and found that I had that letter, because they never sent me one in the mail. So I mean, after that, of course, I was paranoid because my son, he has a tendency to go ahead and stream the fights and all that stuff. And I was like, going, man, you better watch it. They're going to turn off our internet.
Yeah.
I was like, they're going to turn everything off. But I mean, who do you have for your internet, Captain?
Armstrong Cable.
Okay. Yeah, out here we have Spectrum. They're like the Nazis of the cable world.
For what I pay for my internet, they can suck my ass. I pay $145 a month just for my internet.
Yeah.
For vigilance is all busted. Yeah, that's right.
We pay almost $200 a month just for having a landline and a DSL. It's terrible. It's like source.
I'm like at 180. Yeah.
All together with my phone and my cable and the internet, it's like $247 a month.
Yeah.
$248.
It's ridiculous. And we only have one cable box. We have one cable box, which is in my we use in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Out here I stream everything.
Yep.
And in the other two bedrooms, everything gets streamed.
I told my mom, I'm like, if it wasn't for you watching like television, I don't even have like cable in my bedroom anymore. I'm like, I'd just shut the fucking cable off and stream everything.
Yeah. Everybody has like Disney Plus. Like I have Disney Plus, I have Discovery Plus, I have my YouTube Premium, Netflix.
Yeah, I don't even use any of that shit. I go to this site called sflix.com.
There was
and it has
another
all that
one.
shit on there. Huh?
There's another one where if you jailbreak your Fire TV, which basically means like you go into the settings and you change two different things. You can go ahead and use this program called Cinema. And Cinema, you can see anything you want. All the movies, the torrents that there.
You can see porn? You can see porn?
Well, Captain, I've never watched porn on there, but I mean, like, if you want to see a latest movie, if it's out in like DVD or Blu-ray quality, you can see it on there. Someone's got it up there.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we had DirecTV for a while, and we just got rid of it. We had that for about 3 years. They just kept showing the same things over and over again. Yeah.
Yeah, like on this Sflix thing that I use, I just watched the new Batman movie. The Batman. I just watched that. It was pretty good.
After my computer got VD for the third time.
No, I'll be all right. I won't get a strike.
Don't get off strike with this bad internet talk.
Yeah. Our internet goes down all the time. We've got texts coming out here. Somebody gets a new landline put in. They end up taking ours. It's just we're pretty remote where we're at, so it's just kind of rural. So
I mean, it's good internet. I mean, because I'm able to go ahead and stream and do my thing that I do, and my son plays his video games on it, and everybody's got their TVs going in the house. So, I guess it's good internet. I mean, I don't really get lag. No, I think the lag that I get when I try and like share screens on StreamYard, I think that's from my computer, not from the internet. Because I need to build a more powerful computer. Maybe I need to go Apple. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm using a regular PC. It's actually an AMD system.
Oh, okay.
It works pretty well. It's running about 16 gigs of RAM, so it does what I need it to do. Before I was bogging down a lot because my internet, it averages about 1.5 megabytes upload and
really
22, 25 download. Yeah, we're on DSL through Frontier. It's horrible.
Damn. Then what the hell is Paul and Charlie's excuse, Captain? He's pulling 1.5 on DSL. Look at how clear he looks. And you have Charlie and freaking Paul psychoplatters. They're like looking like Max Headroom on their stream.
Yeah, mine is like 160 megabytes per second upload and download and 10 upload.
I haven't even tested mine, but I know it's pretty good. I mean, I'm able to do my music streams and stuff, and works out pretty well.
I'm just using a Logitech webcam
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a couple of these going at the ceiling.
Sweet.
So
That's all I'm basically doing. I use a couple of these little lights like this. Well, I mean, I have like LEDs over there.
yeah,
And stuff. But basically, like right now, I have one red light on me that's like one of these, but it's a red light. I could use this one, but then I have this other light over here, which is natural light. And that was because Anthony suggested, he's a photographer, because this light was just like, it didn't look natural. You know, it looked so freaking, didn't look natural at all. And it seemed like my picture was so dark. And I turned this light on, and all of a sudden it was like, whoa.
Yeah, I noticed like because I have a lot of Irish people in my family, and my complexion is really, really red. So if you use natural light, it just I look like a lobster sometimes. And then also I found too. See, I'll show you real quick. I've got this blue film on my monitor, but see without it, you can kind of see. Well, face is kind of. I can't even get over here. Forget it. Anyways, my face is always looks flushed, and I just use blue cellophane. Just got it over my monitor, so the light coming back at me from my monitor screen, it's filtered through this, so I don't get those red overtones.
I gotta try that. Well, I mean, I have a light on me that's actually red, but
yeah.
Oh, Mr. Pilmer's in here. I know that Mr. Pilmer is one of the more popular VCs. Popular with all you kids, isn't he?
Oh yeah, that's
Michael
how I found out the vinyl community was through Michael. Yeah, he goes, you should go over there and check out Rachel's live stream and check out these other things. I go, okay, cool.
I've watched a couple of his streams before. He does the thing where they do like the noise orchestra at the end.
Yeah, he does it every Thursday.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I know we have another guy who's comes on our panels. His name's Zeb. He loves those Pilmer like panels. They do the Zeb. There he goes. He's Zeb. Pilmer up this late. Zeb's like a total fan right there.
He's actually up pretty early. He lives in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, North Carolina. Same area, but different state. But he's probably up early. He's got cats, and he says his cats wake him up at different times when they're ready to eat. So
it's probably like 4:17 in the morning for him. Probably he's like 3 hours ahead.
Yeah, he said his cats usually get up between 3:30 and 4. It's time to eat.
Dusty, you should have saw me earlier today in another live stream trying to explain to somebody how a PlayStation 4 controller is plug and play on a computer. Like, how do you do it? I'm like, you just plug it in. It's plug and play. You plug the controller into the USB port, and you can play a video game on your computer. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It's very simplistic. Plug and play.
Plug and play.
Oh, Seattle Judy's here again. Hello, Seattle Judy. How are you doing? Long time no see. Was I here last week? I don't know if I was here last week.
I think you were, yeah.
Was I here last week? Yeah.
Yeah, we all were. We were all up on camera.
Yeah.
I know. We all came and we infiltrated. We took over. We're like, oh, hey, how you doing? How far are you going anyway? Get all the way up front. So, how's it been doing?
Lisa, you would know that better than anybody. She said Cat plugs it in often.
But we've been firing up our 3D printer. I don't know if you guys were in here earlier, but we made my wife loves rabbits, so we made that on the 3D printer.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
And then,
how long did it take?
This one took about 6 hours.
Okay.
Now, can I ask you
took about 20
question?
minutes. Yeah.
Is it worth the money? Because there's one here I can buy used for $200.
Yeah, I mean, you can make all kinds of stuff for it. I mean, if you you make parts for just about anything, and you can find programs that are already online. There's a site called Thingiverse, and they've got page after page after page after page of files that you can download and put them in. Because if you know anything about CAD, you have to write out the program and stuff, and then run it through another program called a slicer, where it puts the layers in. Because this thing is made in real skinny layers about the thickness of fishing line, and it just lays it down, and it makes each time it passes and goes up, and it stacks on top of each other. But this is another thing we made, little fairy house for the wife. There's a little door.
Oh, nice.
You put a tea light in there, and it lights up.
But wouldn't a tea light? Oh, okay.
Cool. Now, does it take a while? I mean, when it first is done, is it soft, or is it fully hard?
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. So and then here's the lid that goes with it. It printed this in 2 pieces, and this goes on top like that. So it's like a little.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
So whatever. The wife likes it. So and my son's made other things for like different projects and stuff. And
Robert California is saying, Hop, are you going to print a hand cannon?
hand cannon.
I've seen some stuff on that. I actually saw a documentary on that. They were talking about people who are like printing guns or what they're basically able to do is they're able to print the whole bottom part of a Glock, weapon.
I've seen those. And we're like, probably not going to print those out.
Yeah, not my thing. It's not my thing, but they actually have like full on conventions where people are like they show off these designs they make of weapons and stuff. And I mean, some make some pretty, pretty awesome weapons.
Yeah,
weaponry, but I don't know. I'm just not into guns.
So yeah,
not my thing.
So, but we can print other stuff. And there's things I can print like tools for working on guitars and stuff. And so,
Hi Judy. Yeah, you could probably make guitar picks and all kinds of stuff from that. Huh?
Oh, guitar picks, guitar knobs, switch covers, pick guards, pickup plates, all kinds of things.
Oh, wow. Hypervigilance is saying I was looking into 3D printed homes. That's crazy. They're very cool. There's a whole neighborhood of them in Rancho Mirage.
Yeah, that's what I heard. They've got a big giant machine that 3D prints a house. It's just
that's freaking crazy.
Yeah,
it's so crazy.
It is wild.
There's a actual page, I think, on a channel on YouTube where it's like totally dedicated to people that like live in these small homes. They live in small, like they like maybe they'll take shipping containers and they turn them into homes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. Crazy some of the stuff they do. It's just amazing. Let's see. How many pieces are you at James's puzzle? I don't want a complex puzzle. I like it easy.
Which one? Let's see here.
Lisa, that's why me and you get along so well. We're both easy.
That James's puzzle is probably one of the trolls from freaking the rooms follows us around, changes their name. They're harmless, but they change their name all the time. Like whenever we're talking about something like we'll be talking about like if we talk about Elvis, it'll be like all of a sudden they're Elvis's ghost or something, or
the price.
All right, let's see here. I found this. They built this whole house in 48 hours. 3D printing a house. And it's made out of concrete rather than the plastic filament, the stuff I've been using. So.
Oh wow!
They built this whole thing in 48 hours.
Yeah, not the furnishings, obviously, but the whole house, the outside.
I know what you meant.
Of 2.5 to 2.7 million for this 3-bedroom home, eventually selling $1 million over reserve.
Done. Sold to you.
With the price of houses skyrocketing out of control and putting a new home out of reach of most people,
sold at auction for $2,740,000.
Companies have been trying to come up with cheaper solutions in the hope of overcoming the affordable housing crisis, such as small kit homes and shipping container homes. But one company by the name of SQ4D has designed an industrial-sized 3D printer to print a full-size house on location out of concrete. The company can set up the 3D house printer at a build site in 6 to 8 hours and can print a 1,900 square foot home in under 48 hours. The printer lays concrete layer by layer, creating the foundation and the interior and exterior walls of the house.
That's crazy.
The 3D printed house comes with 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and an open floor plan. And because it is printed from concrete, its strength and durability exceeds that of conventional wood frame house constructions. Plus, the concrete that is used to print with is 2 to 3 times stronger than most brick and block homes. And the houses can be printed anywhere, on any block or land, even with elevations. There are many benefits to automating the construction of homes, including build speed and time on the job site. There is also added benefit of knowing exactly how much material is needed and extruding only that amount, radically reducing construction waste and lowering overall cost.
Wow.
So to give you an idea of savings, the 3D printed house is built at half the cost of conventional homes. And because it uses concrete and an autonomous 3D printing robot, this will help with issues such as lumber and labour shortages, like we are experiencing during the pandemic. When the house is finished, it has a ribbed look to it, just like most 3D printed objects. These
That's
ribs
solid.
are the layers of concrete stacked on top of each other. Now you can choose to leave the ribbed look on the inside of your home and simply paint over it, or you can have traditional plaster walls installed over the top of the concrete. But on the outside of the house, you can leave it ribbed for a unique look, or cover them with paint, render, or cladding. Robotics and automation have changed so many facets of life, just like robots in manufacturing, that build the cars we drive or devices we use. A robot printing your home is just the next step in robotics automation. They may not lower the cost of land, but they will make the house quicker, stronger, and cheaper to build.
That's pretty amazing. You know what? Actually, I think so. Yeah, like Hot Frog said, I think so, Paulina. I mean, I think it's freaking solid concrete. What's going to
That's
knock
pretty
that over?
solid. Yeah. You have all the layers going together. So instead of being built on like wooden supports going this way, it's stacked this way. So when it moves, it's pretty rigid. So
the only thing I'm curious is like they don't use any kind of rebar though. I would think that they would try and figure out a way to incorporate some rebar.
What I was just gonna say, for it to withstand an earthquake, wouldn't it have to have some kind of metal in it? I mean, it's easy to crack it. With an earthquake, they crack like towers and shit. So.
But actually, I mean, exactly like Hypervigilance is saying, I think it was actually they were building them Midwest, so were they tornado proof? I think concrete would definitely be tornado proof. Oh, they're mixing with some kind of rubber, I think, too.
Oh, okay, that could be, yeah.
You know, you're thinking right now with with the supply shortage we're having, like of wood and stuff like that. That would be like completely ideal. I mean, the scary part is it could put some construction workers out of work, but it's still freaking fascinating, though. I mean,
yeah.
Think of just have these freaking 3D printers making houses now. Instead of having like
3D printers making houses, driverless trucks for fucking Walmart and and FedEx. What the hell is going to be next?
The thing is with driverless trucks, do they have to have like some kind of signature, or I'm sorry, some kind of like signage on it or something that tells you it's a driverless truck?
Yeah.
So you can like be like, okay, get over here.
I don't know about you, Dusty, but I experience a lot of idiots every day on the road. That driverless truck isn't going to bother me.
The driverless truck has nobody to text.
Good night, Paulina.
Good night, Paulina.
Good night, Paulina. Yeah, the driverless truck, when I flip it off, isn't going to have somebody jump out wanting to kick my ass.
Try and find the Rancho Mirage neighborhood of 3D printed homes. This should be interesting. See if you can find it there, Mr. Hop Frog. Yeah, it is solid concrete. Storms are probably fine, but quakes might be bad. No give. Unless you're able to go ahead and modify it for California, so it doesn't end up in the ocean. And Lisa is just like having a ball talking to this James's puzzle character. Lisa's like just like totally in what. Lisa, why don't you take it off stream and just go ahead and give him your like Instagram or something.
You kids need a room or something? Or
Yeah, you need room. Because she's over here telling him nothing we can't handle. We'll take it slow, James's puzzle. And I'm sorry, at least I did not know that was your thing. I didn't know puzzles were what turns are on. Now Cap is going to go to the store and buy it. She's going to go to the Goodwill and buy a bunch of like puzzles.
Yep, on my record shelves, I'll throw all the damn records off and have nothing but jigsaw puzzles and be like, "Hey, boo!"
So the ladies love it. So the ladies love. What you can do is you can set up a camera above you. Set up a camera and you can start doing puzzles and do time lapse. There you go, Cap. That's a whole idea for a channel right there. You know, I mean, if James can do puzzles and like pull in the numbers they're doing, 60, 70 people. I mean, come on now, Cap, get with it.
Dusty, have you seen Robert Z's contest, that lottery contest that he's doing?
Not yet. I'll go over and check it out, though.
There's people that have donated get a letter. And they have to VCLT something with that begins with that letter.
Okay.
One person is going to win all 26 prizes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and check this video out now.
Well, this is just a still image. I couldn't.
Oh, it's a still image. Okay.
Yeah. But those houses are all 3D printed, so.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty impressive looking. Is it like the same method where they 3D print it like with concrete?
Yeah, same principle.
Jim's already telling us there are already very popular puzzle channels. But there's like already very popular VC channels, and we keep trying here, Tim. I'm like, we keep trying here. We're not going anywhere. Well, all right, Mr. Hopfrog. I just wanted to stop by and say hi to you and Mrs. Hopfrog. I'm going to go ahead and take my big butt to bed.
All right.
I'm going to do the same.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for not staying longer, Hopfrog, but it's like 5 in the morning here.
Yeah,
but everybody have fun.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming in.
Okay, no problem. I'll talk to you later, Hopfrog. Bye, Mrs.
Before
Hopfrog.
I go, I'll hit the thumbs up button.
Bye, James Puzzles. Bye, Mr. Robert California Hypervigilance.
Bye, guys. I love y'all.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was cool. Let's see who else. See if anybody else wants to come up. It's always we just keep it open here. We always have fun. We always have a good time. Check out Karen's Puzzles. She does puzzles. It's in her name. Just like Kay's Cooking. Are you guys familiar with Kay's Cooking? I've showed that to a couple people in here before. Kay's Cooking. Let's see here. Actually, this is good too. This is you never seen those videos before? Yeah, they're from the vinyl community. Dusty Spins and Captain Spaulding. They come over here from time to time, and Groovy Lisa's from there, Tim Allen's from there, James's Puzzles from that area. So yeah, I'm kind of like bringing two communities together in my stream. So, like I said, this lady here, her name's Kay. She has a cooking channel, and she made this dish called spaghetti bolognese. And let's get over here closer to you so you can see it. Yeah, they're from the record collecting community, the vinyl community. In case you guys haven't seen Kay's Cooking, and we are buffering, aren't we? Let me reload the page. All right. This is this is very entertaining. So, oops, wrong way. All right. And hopefully this won't echo too much. I'll turn my mic off.
People, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be doing a different form of spaghetti bolognese. Now, as you can see, I've got a few things I'm going to do. Like I said, it's a different one. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to beat some eggs up. Mix up. I need a bit. And I've got some spaghetti sticks here, or spaghetti, whatever you want to call them. Now I'm going to put this egg in the mincemeat, and I'm going to mix the mincemeat around until all the eggs connected. And then what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see in this dish, I've got some spaghetti sticks, or spaghetti, whatever you want to call it. Oh, God, I grabbed all that now. Wonder I had a thumb left. And what I'm going to do is, I don't even know how to do this. I've seen it on video, but I don't even know how to do it. Grab the sticks, grab the soggy mincemeat, and put it round the sticks. Oh shit, sticks are too big. Oh, it's falling from the part. We have another go. Give it another good mix. Put your eggs in. That. Put it in. Put mincemeat round it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get another 3 in, and then I'm going to show you the rest of it. Right, as you can see, this is exactly how it is. I don't think I'm supposed to have put the egg in the mincemeat, but I only got to see it when it was like this. So what I'm going to do is pour some tomato on as he did it. I don't want to use it all because I need to save some. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the oven for about 20 minutes, because then when they come out, then I've got to put the onion in, and that's how I was shown. And now, as you can see, I've peeled and top and tail the onions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them very thinly. Well, not too thin, you need to taste them. And I know what you're going to all say. You're going to say, now why is she using that knife when she's got a sharp one? Well, I've just nearly took my hand off by trying to get through the onion. I know the tops look a bit... tomatoes. It needs to go all over. That's it. So that's the tomatoes. So that's going to go back in the oven for another half an hour to cook the onions, and then, but it should be okay. And that is the difference by ball. And ladies, coming to the taste test.
So let's see what it tastes like. Well,
Yeah, well,
the better one.
probably, yeah. Why don't you try a bit that in bed then?
What bit?
That bit on that side. No, other side.
Okay.
That's it, yeah.
Looking, huh? With a bit. Alright.
I'll see a lot softer into it, yeah.
It's a little bit hard, but yeah. That's not that bad then. Happy.
Oh, there you go. Nice and crunchy. Just the way Mom used to make. Well, his mom at least. Yeah, she does a lot of recipes, and then they all pretty much come out the same way. She's got a cooking channel with a bunch of people watching. It's pretty good. She did fried rice the same way, so she didn't realize you have to cook the spaghetti before you put it in, not put the spaghetti noodles in dry. All right, watch the house link that you shared. All right, let me come back up here and get it. All right, here we go. Actually, let me go over here. Oh. Okay.
We're very excited for this partnership with Mighty Buildings to start.
All right, there we go. Got the link there. All right. She made spaghetti the lazy way. She did. She did. Oh, man. Nice and crunchy. Okay. All right. The lovely Mrs. Frog, she always has my back. She found the video for the world's first 3D printed community. So let's see here. Oops, wrong one. Okay, there we go. There we are. All right.
We're very excited for this partnership with Mighty Buildings to start. This will be the first 3D printed community in the world, and we're happy to be a part of that because we really think that's the future of housing. We're in the middle of Coachella Valley. This is Rancho Mirage, also known as the Beverly Hills of Coachella Valley.
Rancho Mirage is a great location in Coachella Valley. It's a city that's embracing sustainability, just like Palm Springs is. And we're happy to be here and incorporate our development as part of the nature of Rancho Mirage.
We're known as a very creative, open mind community. Our focus really has to do with affordability and sustainability.
It is the first of its kind in the world. We're building 15 homes that are 3D printed and sustainable.
We're getting a better product. We're getting a product that's more controlled. And we're able to accomplish this at the same time with sustainability at the forefront.
Mighty Buildings has the most sophisticated product on the market. Their 3D printing system is the best in the world. The actual formula that they put into their walls, they have patents on the process and the formula. It's the best in the world. It has the most strength. We're very happy with the product. The interiors are beautiful. They thought of everything.
So with the prefabricated construction, there are really three main advantages to a developer. One is cost. It's being able to control the cost better because it's manufactured in a factory setting, and we know exactly what we're going to pay for the product.
Mighty Buildings locks in our pricing for 12 months. That's quite different than the traditional construction industry where you've seen lumber 20, 30, 40% higher in just the last week. As a developer, the stability of the pricing is very important to us because we can go ahead and plan our budgets for the coming year.
Two would be time. It reduces the time horizon for a project by almost.
All right. I'm gonna have to fix this somehow. So anyways, that's where they're building, and I'm not sure why I've got everything else turned off. I'm muting my mic and everything, and it's still echoey, so I'll have to do some looking and see what my settings are set up for that. But that's so there's a link for the video if you want to watch it on your own. So sorry about the echoing. I went in the other room and she was showing me on her video, on her computer rather, how bad the echo is. So it was pretty bad. So sorry about that. I don't want you guys to try to endure that any longer. That was just, yeah, that was bad. Play it, but I can't get rid of the echo. All right.
We're very excited for this partnership with Mighty Buildings to start. This will be the first 3D printed community in the world, and we're happy to be a part of that because we really think that's the future of housing. We're in the middle of Coachella Valley. This is Rancho Mirage, also known as the Beverly Hills of Coachella Valley.
Rancho Mirage is a great location in Coachella Valley. It's a city that is embracing sustainability, just like Palm Springs is. And our development as part of the nature here in Rancho Mirage.
We're known as a very creative, open mind community. Our focus really has to do with affordability and sustainability.
It is the first of its kind in the world. We're building 15 homes that are 3D printed and fully sustainable.
We're getting a better product. We're getting a product that's more controlled, and we're able to accomplish this at the same time with sustainability at the forefront.
Mighty Buildings has the most sophisticated product on the market. Their 3D printing system is the best in the world. The actual formula that they put into their walls, that they have patents on the process and the formula, it's the best in the world. It has the most strength. We're very happy with the product. The interiors are beautiful. They thought of everything.
So with the prefabricated construction, there are really three main advantages to a developer. One is cost. It's being able to control the cost better because it's manufactured in the factory setting, and we know exactly what we're going to pay for the product.
Mighty Buildings locks in our pricing for 12 months. That's quite different than the traditional construction industry where you've seen lumber 20, 30, 40% higher in just the last week. As a developer, the stability of the pricing is very important to us because we can go ahead and plan our budgets for the coming year.
Two would be time. It reduces the time horizon for a project by almost 50%. So it's very significant in terms of time savings.
It really helps with our return on investment, knowing that we can be done 6 months sooner than a traditional development.
And three is quality, being manufactured in a factory setting with precision quality control. It really improves quality of the product. Well, we're actually 80% pre-sold for our development, so that's a testament to what we're building here.
It's a home run, I think, for everybody. It's a win-win.
There we go. There we go. So this was a lot better. It went away. So okay, I think I figured out what I was doing. I had one button pushed and I think it was monitoring it through the mixer or something. So all right, there we go. There we go. I'm glad I got that taken care of. So sorry about the echo. So it's good if it's a lot better and fixed it. So that's why I do this late at night. So there's not a lot of people watching me make mistakes. Echo Hill. Sorry, Zeb. I know you're planning on hearing something great, and it echoed. Play more. All righty. All right, here we go. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All righty. I get to keep my job. Yay. All righty. Let's back that up just a hair. Make that big. And let me see if this, I think this, so I did fix it. I think I got it fixed. Hopefully that's the case. All right, here we go.
It may look like toothpaste, but this 3D printing technology is spitting out a 1,900 square foot house.
3D printed concrete homes are one of the hottest topics on social media right now. YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter are flooded with posts about 3D printed homes. This construction technique has millions of adoring fans across the world. Unfortunately, the space is littered with fake news and hyperbole and a lack of critique. Sounds familiar? Some of the claims made by these tech companies and the media just make me want to. So in this video, we're going to analyze the claims made, not from a pessimistic point of view, but a realistic one, where we look at the advantages and the drawbacks of the technology. The first claim is that 3D printed homes can be built for less than $4,000. This is a flat-out lie that started circulating in 2018. Journalists misled people for the sake of clicks by claiming that Icon 3D, based in Austin, Texas, had a $10,000 tiny home prototype that could cost around $3,500 or $4,000 when printed in large quantities. Jared Gross, who runs a YouTube channel on 3D printed structures, interviewed the owners and the marketing team of Icon 3D. They categorically denied these claims. A lack of knowledge of the construction field is not an excuse to publish articles and videos with outrageous claims. The cost of 3D printed homes is a hotly debated topic because it is a new field with many unknown variables. Every company uses a different printer and a concrete mix, and no one has printed homes in large quantities. Icon 3D, Logan Architecture, and 3 Strands have teamed up to build 1,000 square foot houses with 2 bedrooms and 1.5 baths for $450,000 in Austin. Only the first floor is made of 3D printed concrete. The upper floor has conventional stick framing. The idea that 3D printed homes are the cheapest option in every market across the world is simply untrue. Before the blip in lumber prices, stick framing was the cheapest option in the States. CMU block construction is the cheapest option in the Middle East, like the UAE. Steel or masonry bricks are the cheapest option in other areas. 3D printing can have lower labor costs, but there are other expenses to consider. The cost of electricity to run the machine, which is exorbitant in some countries, the cost of renting or buying the printer, and the cost of hiring specialists to calibrate and run the machine. The next false claim is that homes can be printed in 24 hours. 3D printers create walls, not homes. There are dozens of other components that go into building a house: windows, doors, roofs, electrical wiring, plumbing, insulation, HVAC systems, interior walls, finishes, millwork, etc. The 24-hour timeline also ignores the time taken to ship the machine, offload it, set it up, calibrate it, and dismantle it. Printing the first story of these homes in Austin took 5 to 7 days. A viral video from 2014 claimed that a Chinese company, Winson, printed 10 houses in 24 hours. A couple of facts are conveniently left out. They had 4 3D printers running. They printed just wall sections and the houses were assembled by humans after the concrete had cured. The glass inserts in the roof were built by humans, and they have no plumbing. A family in France was the first to move into a 3D printed home in 2017. Their home took 54 hours to print and cost £176,000, 20% cheaper than identical construction. The walls of this home are made of 2 layers of polyisofoam with poured concrete in the voids. Installing windows, doors, a roof, appliances, and millwork took another 4 months. The outside of the home was manually finished with smooth plaster. Polyiso needs to be sprayed in a controlled environment, so the entire site was tented. You know what could be a better alternative? Stacking ICF blocks with plastic webs to nail or screw into. The next claim is that 3D printing will make jobs unnecessary. We are a long way off from that potentially happening. I think there's a common.
All right, everybody's hating on these 3D houses now. Let's look at let's see here. Here we go.
Hello, good morning. My name's Ian Turnbull. I'm here in the Findhorn Foundation community. I'm here to talk about the nature sanctuary, the building in the background, which I constructed about 30 years ago. I was born in Kenya. I had my childhood there. Britain had a big empire, and there were lots of people like myself, born overseas but sent back to Scotland for schooling. When I was a young man, I became a geologist. And then I went to Canada, met my wife, our children were born there. And then when I was visiting my parents, I came to Scotland with our little family. I said, I've heard of this place, Findhorn. I'm just going to go up and have a look at it. And I wanted more of it. That was in 1983. So then I prevailed on my family. Come on, we're going to go to Findhorn for a year. Kids, get your favorite teddy bears. We're away. And then we just settled in here. And I had a dream, like lots of people. I want to make a round building. And I also wanted to make it with recycled materials. I just saw how much we throw away. I made it in April. I began in April and then finished it in October. It was in '86. You know, The Lord of the Rings. That book was well read. I remember thinking, I want to make a little hobbity place. I kind of improvised it as I went along. And I remember I was in a really good space, I was relaxed. It wasn't hugely important how it turned out. And that helped it grow, actually. I can think that's a good formula. You can see it's a little circular structure. It's 5 meters diameter on the inside. These outside walls is a cavity construction. That means it's a block wall. Then there's insulation against that block wall. And then it's dressed with stone. It's more decorative, the stonework. It does support some of the roof. This garden, there was already a little stone wall. There was a little embankment. I dismantled the wall and dug into that sand, dug into the bank. And here's another stone. This is, oh, there's a teaspoon. Just found a teaspoon. This is the stone. This is underneath us. It's all sandstone. And all the houses in this area are made with this stone. And then even deeper down beneath the sandstone is this kind of rock. It's called Lewisian gneiss. It's an ancient, it's 1 billion years old. And in fact, this rock it's like a raft. All of Scotland sits on a raft of this rock. The local council quarry it and crush it and then make their roads out of it. I could go to that quarry with just a trailer and just take away all the fragments. At one time in Scotland, every house had a slate roof. Very practical, it's hard wearing. I've made the floor in here out of slates. They all came from a little cottage that was being dismantled. They were going to be thrown away. Building it, I was also a scrounger. I was always walking around. Anything lying around here? You might know, there's a lot of whiskey is produced in Scotland. And a lot of whiskey means they need a lot of barrels. We buy old barrels very cheaply for firewood, but it's still excellent wood. It is seasoned oak with a kind of compound curve. People say, oh, you're a great carpenter that you bent the wood like that. No, I didn't bend anything. I just got 4 barrel staves and pegged them together at the corners. And there's a nice little window. And so it's nice to talk about it. I do remember, just finding everything. Even a new house was being built and a digger was going to come along and dig away all of the ground cover. Oh, no, I'll go first. So again, I came with my wheelbarrow, cut it up into turfs and brought the stuff and put it on the roof of the house. Dylan, these are river stones. They're visually quite nice, but they were just to stop the vegetation coming down and filling this little trough so that any water can move around. When I began the building, I had the space, I had the place here. I didn't even know how big it was going to be. And I came I put a steel peg in the ground and I had a piece of string, and I went to the kitchen and I got a bag of flour out of one of the big bins. And then with that string, I sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. I walked round and I marked out a circle on the ground. And then, no, it's not big enough. Between the building and the sand, I came and I put a lot of gravel in there so that it'd be hard for moisture to penetrate the building. Look, it's very simple. There's just a framed roof with thick plywood. And then on top of the plywood, there's a waterproof membrane. And then on top of that is sods, is earth. And these plants establish themselves. And there's a very simple skylight. So it's just sheets of glass glued on. When I first came to the community, I needed a little bit of income. And I took on to cut firewood. And a farmer had cleared a field or a road going to a field. He'd cut down all the trees. I bought them from him. And then I cut that wood up. It was all sycamore. And then I had a little firewood business. But at the bottom of that pile of sycamore trees was an ash tree. It's been a mistake. I didn't tell him. I took the ash tree away, or the log, and took it to a sawmill and had it cut up. And I made this door. First of all, I made a table for myself at home, an ash table. It's a very nice straight grained wood. And there was enough wood in that one log to make a door as well. I'd forgotten that. Dylan, it is the simplest kind of structure. You just come in, it's a little shelter, a little ante-chamber. There's this internal wall, which is concrete block. But when it came to finishing it, I plastered it. But I'm not a professional plasterer. I couldn't get a smooth finish. So then I put a textured finish. This is to disguise my amateurism. I saw the gardeners had cut down some larch trees. They were clearing a space. And those larch trees were destined to become firewood. But I went along and spoke with them, and they gave them to me. So those 12 poles formed the ceiling. The one thing I had to have made up for this little building is this steel collar. Here are these poles all coming from a center place. I know there's going to be quite a lot of weight on the roof. And if I don't take some precaution, it's just going to collapse like that. So the secret is here. There's a steel cable that runs all the way around the circumference of the building. At the end of each of these poles, I drilled a hole, and that stops the roof from spreading. That's the strength of it. I thought it out myself. And when I had thought that out, there was a crane was working here. He had an old cable he didn't use anymore. So I took the cable away and used it for this. So I like the serendipity. The floor goes with the ceiling. Because when I was making this building, I was a younger man. I was reading Carl Jung, and I was becoming acquainted with this knowledge. I'm masculine and feminine in myself. It was actually a new realization for me at that time.
All right, I just want to hear about the house. He's getting kind of too new agey for me. I started reading and I found out I could do this and I could steal wood and I can do this and I do that. So, anyways, that is the man's hobbit house that he made out of recycled stuff that he found and by lying to people and swiping. No, he just. It sounds like he asked for the stuff, but it sounds more interesting. And like Hyper says, I can't trust anything he says because he's wearing Crocs. Yeah, that room looked kind of suspect there, didn't it? Yep. Yeah, it's kind of interesting seeing the creativity that some people have when they build houses and stuff. See houses that are built into the side of hillsides and underground houses and different things. So, all right, good night, Tim. Thanks for coming by. I know it's late where you're at, so I appreciate you staying up a little bit and hanging out here with us. Thank you for coming by. So there is that. And then, excuse me, wow. We have, up by where we live, we have these geodome homes where they're like prefab and they make them out of, they look like a big soccer ball. They're made out of these big pieces that are shaped like a hexagon. It's a 5-sided thing, or not hexagon, pentagon. Pentagon's 5, hex is 6. So it's like these pentagon squares. It's not really a square. It's a pentagon, and the different sides lock together with other pieces, and the geometry of it makes a sphere. Not like a perfectly round sphere, but kind of a lumpy sphere. There is a guy who built the house like that in Cambria named Captain Nitwit. I have seen that before. I'm not in person, but I have seen the videos of that guy, Captain Nitwit, in his house of bottles. And then there's another guy that built something. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, all right. This is what you're talking about here. Knit Ridge is what they're calling it. All right, let's share this. Let's look at it. The Pringles Chip House. I have not seen that. I have not seen the Pringles Chip House. But let's look at this real quick, and then we'll get to some cooking videos, I guess. Let's see here.
What's up, guys? Josh from California through mylens.com. Today we're checking out a truly unique Central Coast landmark, Nitwit Ridge. Located in the small coastal town of Cambria, California, Nitwit Ridge is a folk art landmark made by one man, Arthur Beale, also known as Captain Nitwit. The house was purchased by Michael O'Malley in 1999, and tours are generally offered daily on the hour, but call the phone number in the description to hear up-to-date tour information. Over the 45-minute tour of the house, Michael tells you stories and history about Art Beale and all the tinkering he did over his landmark, Nitwit Ridge. Located in the small coastal town of Cambria, California, Nitwit Ridge is a folk art landmark made by one man, Arthur Beale, also known as Captain Nitwit. The house was purchased by Michael O'Malley in 1999, and tours are generally offered daily on the hour, but call the phone number in the description to hear up-to-date tour information. Over the 45-minute tour of the house, Michael tells you stories and history about Art Beale and all the tinkering he did over his 50 years working on the property. I won't spoil the tour for you as it really is fun to experience yourself, but some of the highlights include the toilet seat picture frames, the kitchen complete with canned food still in the pantry, the outhouse with his and hers toilet seats, and the back part of the house where you can look down on the property and see where he used to sit and interact with the people walking below him. Also, Art worked at Hearst Castle for a little while, and some of the building materials are said to have been taken from the Hearst Castle build, leading some people to even call this the poor man's Hearst Castle. It's an especially interesting place to see after going to Hearst Castle, as it lets you see two men who have built their dream homes only a few miles away from each other. As I was talking to Michael, he said he wasn't sure what the future of Nitwit Ridge was going to be, so I asked him to share a short message at the end of this video.
Oh, my name's Michael O'Malley. I'm the owner of Nitwit Ridge, and thanks for coming on the tour, Josh. But any folks out there, if you like history, the preservation of history or art or outsider art or folk art, and anybody that's into real creativity, come and help me. We don't want this to go away. Art was an orphan with no family. He did this without any ideas, from his soul. And it's a soul place. It should stay here for a long time.
You guys definitely got to get up here. This place is amazing, and he gives a fantastic tour. So come up. If you're in Cambria, if you're driving Highway 1, come check it out. Nitwit Ridge.
All right, there you go. That is Captain Nitwit House. So you said you wanted to see more cooking videos? All right, let's see if I find you. All right, let's do this. We have Kay cooking fried rice now. What? Oh, you want to see the Pringle house? All right, Pringle chip house. Let's look at the Pringle chip house. Pringle's chip house. I can't find it either. Oh, it's Pringle's. Maybe just look up chip house, maybe. Nope. All right, that was that was not a fruitful search. That was definitely not a fruitful search. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see here. All right. All right, here we go. I was trying to find a video, but I'm not seeing a video here, so we'll just share it, and it's a little bit of reading, so that's all right. I can read. This is called the weirdest and most bizarre houses in America. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's see how that's looking over here. Okay, that's probably pretty good. Maybe go a little bit more. Let's take it to 3. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. All right, we'll try this. I might have to shrink it down. We'll see. So, there's no place like home, especially if you live in one of these bizarre abodes. From houses that double as nuclear bunkers to zany structures that are more art than architecture, and even houses that are straight off the screen, these bizarre homes or houses are the most unique in America. All right. Luna Park, New Jersey. Looks kind of like it's a small world. Or maybe Pippi Longstocking's house. I don't know. Looks kind of interesting. There's the inside. I make it smaller. I think it's too big, probably. There we go. That's better. Okay. There's the front of the house. And there's inside the house. All right. I mean, it was better before. Let's go back. There we go. Oh, we'll try that. That looks better. It's easier to see. Okay, this whimsical abode and ambitious masterpiece of artist Ricky Boscarino. This Sussex County home has been under perpetual construction and renovation since 1989. It is covered in handmade art, bizarre artifacts, stained glass, stringed instruments, taxidermy, religious icons, and almost anything else you could imagine. Though this is a private residence, it is occasionally open to the public for special events. The Sluice House of Idaho. That's interesting. A lot of old bottles and stuff. The second-hand and antique shop was built by Larry Carter. He cobbled the structure together by hand, choosing each item with care. Once located in downtown Idaho City, the original shop was relocated to this 19th century building in 1996. The store is a maze of rooms, hidden passageways, false rooms, and a tower that is built as an open invitation to any wandering spirits. Okay, there's the tower, and you can see there it's 2 stories. All right. The Prairie Chicken House, Oklahoma. All right. Munster Mansion. Hopefully this thing is still going through. Looks like it is. Take that off. This is Munster Mansion. House made to look like the Munster home. Well, they did a good job, because the Munster house was actually a set and a sound stage at Universal Studios. So you love a TV show? I mean, really love it? Do you A, buy a t-shirt, B, have an all-night Netflix marathon, or C, turn your family home into a replica of the TV show set? Wait, what? Yes, that's what they did. They turned their house into the Munster home. Subterra Castle, Kansas. Has a nice castle-y turret. It looks like it must have been a grain silo or something, would be my guess. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, it's a missile silo. All right. All right. The paper house. House made out of paper. Wow. Okay, yeah, this house is made entirely out of newspaper. That includes the furniture, the walls, even the fireplace. The only thing that isn't made out of newspaper is the roof, which has been shingled. Built in 1922 as a summer home by Ellis F. Stedman, a mechanical engineer who designed the machines that make paper clips. The paper house features a grandfather clock made of newspapers featuring all 48 states at the time of construction. Hawaii and Alaska had not yet joined the Union. Today, Stedman's grandniece looks after the curious structure. The Rockport Paper House is open to curious visitors for tours. Bart Prince residence and studio in New Mexico. Okay. The Twisted House, Indiana. It's kind of weird looking. That's more like a potting shed or something. Weird. The Smith Mansion. The Mushroom House in Ohio. Interesting little house there. different view. Looks like eyes right up there. This unusual home was designed by architect Terry Brown, a former architecture and interior design professor at the University of Cincinnati. Construction took about 12 years, with Brown employing his students and local artisans to help design the home's intricate architecture. The Plain House, Missouri. You have an old airplane, don't know what to do with it, turn it into a dwelling. Sorry about the quality of these pictures. I don't know if it's the actual pictures or my internet, but it looks like the bathtub is situated in the cockpit of the plane. Then you have the kitchen over here, and you have more stuff there. In the mid-1990s, Joanne Usuri was on the hunt for the perfect mobile home. You can't get any more mobile than a Boeing 747. Ursi's brother worked as an air traffic controller and suggested she buy an old aircraft rather than a traditional trailer home. She paid $2,000 for the plane, $4,000 to have it moved to her lakefront property, and $25,000 to have it renovated into her dream house. After 6 months of renovations, most of which were done by Usuri, the plane was completely transformed. The aircraft contains 1,300 square feet of living space, which includes 3 bedrooms, a living room, a fully equipped kitchen, and 2 bathrooms. The home also features a jacuzzi in the cockpit that overlooks the lake down below. And we have another mushroom house, this time being in New York. Mushroom House was built in 1972 by architect James Johnson. It consists of 80-ton concrete pods that are built into the side of a hill. There are no straight lines built into the structure, which gives the home an extremely organic feel, but it must take a pain to arrange furniture. Maybe it must be a pain. I don't know. Typo there. Handmade, colorful tiles and groovy mahogany doors make this home a fabulously funky landmark. There we go. Here's what we're talking about now. Caveland, Missouri, built into the side of a cave. There you go. Doesn't get any more rustic than that. Looks like the Bat Cave. This subterranean home has a colorful history. First used as a mine, Caveland was transformed into a roller skating rink and a concert venue in the 1980s. It hosted such famous performers as Tina Turner, Bob Seger, and Ted Nugent. The venue closed in 1985, and then the Sleeper family purchased the property on eBay back in 2003. Since then, it has been converted into their family home. The interior includes 2 levels, 17,000 feet of living space, and a natural groundwater spring pool. So there you go. She has to slide out the action slide every day. Oh, the plane home? Yeah. Keep forgetting there's a lag on this thing. Who is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, the pilot house, airplane home. There you go. There you go. It's inside the mushroom house. So there we go. How about that? All righty. This is built into a cave. You have a loft, and then you have all these spots here. Okay. The Cedar Peak Treehouse in Washington. Look at all them trees. And the rest of it, there is some little bungalows or cabins or something. So there you go. Built right into a massive body of a 200-year-old western red cedar tree, this unique home is a mother of all tree houses. The best part, if you have some spare change, about $1,000 worth, you can stay overnight. Originally constructed in 2003, this incredible home is only accessible via an 800-foot high spiral staircase, which has been consistently rated as one of the top 20 spiral staircases in the world. I guess there's a list of those lying around somewhere. All right. And then next is the Pavilion in California. Located on Blacks Beach. This one's down by San Diego. Located on Blacks Beach, this private residence is the guest home to the main house located at the top of the beach's cliff. So let's see, this is a guest home. So I guess that's the main home up there. Okay. A 300-foot tram is seen in the picture links the two properties. I think the odds are 9 out of 10 that this arrangement was designed with the in-laws in mind. All right, there you go. That looks like that's the end of our article, except for that house there, which just... Oh, well. All right. There you go. It's in the middle of the freeway. Yeah, I did see that. I did see the house they made, and it is in the middle of the freeway. Yeah. Pretty wild stuff there. Pretty wild. Okay. It's in the middle of the freeway. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Trying to see if I have anything interesting to show you guys that you haven't seen lately, but nothing's really coming to mind. It was years ago. All right.
For hundreds of years, manufacturing.
Okay, let's see here. They probably moved it. They might have moved it. Let's see. Let's see if we can find something here on it. Okay.
Analog computers. There's always going to be some variation in the exact.
There we go. Live in a house in the middle of the freeway. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. You know what? Let's see here. Yeah, probably move it. That is that. Alrighty. Oh yeah. I almost forgot. I was gonna share this. Alrighty. Maybe not. I don't know. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta make some new videos. So let me play this one here for you real quick. All right, let me go and play this, and I'm going to go take care of something real quick. I will be right back. Let me do that. There we go. Over here, Travels Guy. Hello, Travels Guy. Yep, I'm doing all right. Here we go.
So I've been out here trying to clean the high-res jacket, and I've been using some industrial cleaners. This sponge was yellow when I started, and now it is black color. It is. I don't think there's any hope for this high-res jacket. It would take a miracle to get all these stains out of the jacket. That is pretty dirty. Look at all that. I don't even know what all that is. It's woo. That smells pretty bad. I thought it was Georgie, but it was my jacket this whole time. Wow, that's crazy. But it is going to take a full miracle to fix this the stains in here and get that clean. What I am doing is not working. So I need you to pray with me. Like you remember when we used to do the prayers for my teeth, and those were very good. I need you to help me for the miracle of cleaning the high-res jacket. And this is going to be even tougher because that is a very tough stain. And I need all of your help to help me out here because it is a very, very bad stain. It is very, very bad. So we will say a different chant than we usually do. I don't know if we said the chant together last time or not. I don't remember. But I want to show you this. This is an old jar I had. And I have been saving this for an emergency. I have made a candle. This candle right here, I have made with my earwax. I have been saving this up. I don't even know how long. I would say it's probably at least the whole 5 years I've been in the Lisa Marie, maybe close to 6 now. This is earwax I put in the jar to make a special Assyrian prayer candle to pray for a very special need. I was going to use it to pray for a wife or something, but I want to go my own way, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I think the high-res jacket needs a miracle. So let's go ahead and do this. Do this proper. Burn the candle. Don't want to get the gel on fire. So we will burn the candle of the earwax. The earwax candle is burning, as you can see. So let's say the magic prayer. Ali Baba, Buba Kanush. Ali Baba, Buba Kanush. Ali Baba, Buba Kanush. And we'll wait to see what happens. So I will set this candle down, doing my best not to let the flame of everlasting candle wax go out, because that would be very bad. That would be terrible. I'm here to help you get tough on dirt. What seems to be the problem, Marshall? Wow, dude! Where did you come from? I know, you're Mr. Clean! What the? You're here to help with the high-res jacket? This is a mess. I don't know if you can do it, Mr. Clean. Can you do it? I don't know, Mr. Clean. You want to clean the... Yeah, Mr. Clean, because I have been trying with the sponge and the industrial cleaner. I have even tried using the polishing compound, and it is not working. So if you want to give it a shot, Mr. Clean, maybe you can work some magic and get it all sparkly clean. I am leaving it in good hands. Hey guys, the earwax candle really worked. It made Mr. Clean come here into the Shine Shack. That is crazy, man. Woo! We got Mr. Clean to help us out. Woo! This high-res jacket is rather dirty, but with my new magic eraser, we'll get this done lickety split. Let's get to work. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, do-do-do. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, do-do-do. Clean. So is it clean? It does not look clean from here. I thought you were going to have it clean like that, because you're Mr. Clean. That is in your name. I thought you would have had it like, woo, and be like shiny new high-res jacket. Like I just bought it right at the store. And I thought you would have had it clean. I don't understand what is taking so long. I don't know how to clean. That's your job. I went to get the coffee. You want the coffee? Well, just go back to cleaning then. You just get it clean, Mr. Clean. You have a lot of different products? Okay, let's try something else then. Because what you're using is definitely crap. Did you get it in California? Because everything in California is crap and the people are losers. Are you from California, Mr. Clean? You're not. Okay, that's good. That's good you're not from California. Because everything in California, from the steaks to the water to the rice, even the people are crap. They're all a bunch of losers and lowlifes. What in the world did you get into there, young man? This is not coming off. I know. We'll try the magic scrubber. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, do-do-do. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, do-do-do. Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean, I thought you would have already had that done by now. You need something a lot stronger. You know, Rosie, she would have had that cleaned like hours ago, but you were taking your sweet time. Why you take so long, Mr. Clean? Don't worry, I'm not going to spill this on this shirt. You kind of have to clean the jacket, so I know you not clean the shirt. So, use something better, because that's not working. None of your, don't you have anything like really strong, like high power? The mega grinder sounds pretty good. Let's try that. You want me to get it for you? I am busy right here. Let's try using the Mr. Clean magic grinder, shall we? How attached were you to this jacket? Didn't take the stain out, but Oh well, I'm off to see if anybody else needs my helpful services. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, do-do-do. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, do-do-do. So, how's that thing work? What happened to my jacket? Mr. Clean, why is there a big hole in my jacket now? The grinder was too strong? What am I going to do? That was a gift. Now I got to buy a new jacket? That was a perfectly good jacket with just a little bit of dirtiness on the front, and it could have been cleaned if I had a professional. I thought you were a professional, Mr. Clean. You are not the professional. I toof on you, Mr. Clean. I toof on you, Mr. Clean. You are a pencil neck geek, and I can easily crush you. You should go back to where you came from before I totally lose my cool, because I am beginning to get jacked up. I usually have it up to here, but now with you, I have it way up to here. You're probably from California, and you lied to me and said you weren't, because everything in California is junk. It's garbage. It's crap. It is terrible, and everybody, including you, Mr. Clean, are a bunch of lowlifes. This is why I never talk to people, because you try to make me look dumb, and you try to fix my stuff because I need help, and then you put a hole in my high-res jacket. That is how people could see me from miles away and know there is our Assyrian king. We need to be paying him taxes so he can go on. So now I am going to have to ask for much more taxes from the trolls who will not give it to me, and I will have to start unblocking people because I am extremely desperate for money. I want to be exclusive, but now you're leaving me no choice. I am getting very desperate. Mr. Clean, leave now. Leave the Shine Shack, Mr. Clean. I am going to call the cops.
All right, there you go. Is that back? No, there we go. Looks like it's registering now. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yep, back when I did Mr. Clean that one time. That one time I did Mr. Clean. Now I'm typecast. Everywhere I go, people want me to clean things and stuff. I don't know why. No, just kidding. Yeah, that was good fun. Yeah, I was trying to find something I could use for eyebrows, and I bought this mustache at Party City with all their stuff. So I cut the thing in half and glued it up for eyebrows. Yep, that's there you go. Glad you liked it, Michael. There you go. Yeah. Usually on Fridays when I get home from work, I do a little bit of stuff. Then I usually try to grab about an hour nap or something. And I got busy doing stuff and failed to do that. And work was busy, so I feel like I'm kind of fading. I feel like I'm fading pretty fast here, actually. So I was gonna go till 2, or 3 rather. So, but we can wrap it up sooner. It's not that big of a deal. I appreciate all you guys for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you guys who showed up here to lend your support to me on Friday night. I know there's other things you could be doing, like sleeping or whatever, doing all kinds of other stuff. But yeah, that was quality content. That was quality content right there. All right, Travels guy. It's been a while since we've seen you around, so it's good to see you. There you go. Yeah, we're doing well. So hopefully you're carrying on doing well as well. And so here's new videos in the future. I got to find some other things to do. So the Elvis was just kind of getting too long in the tooth, I guess. And also just a lot of things happened there. So then I started doing some other guys' videos and stuff. And just, rather than being a channel that crops, I decided to do a full dress parody of these people and stuff. So I guess we'll wrap it up then, I guess. So anyways, everybody, thank you so much for coming. I know I nodded out a few times, or almost did. You guys probably saw my eyes rolling up my head. Bam, just like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, the cartoon thing. Yeah, I've seen people do that. Yeah, clips and do the cartoon thing. That's pretty good. Yep. So we'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Have a great night. And I will see you all later. Oh, all right. Thanks. Thank you for that. Yep. We'll see you later. And until next time, keep the fires burning over there. All right. Have a great one, everybody. Bye-bye. Yeah, get some sleep. I'm going to.